Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 10th Link4Growth news show for 2015. It's October already. This show's a little bit later than usual. It normally happens on the first Saturday of the month, so today is Tuesday. Apologies for the delay, but there's been a lot going on and I was unavailable at the weekend. So I'm going to get stuck in. I'm going to try and keep this again to 10-15 minutes. There's a lot to tell you. This show predominantly is about things that are changing in Link4Growth, new things that are happening, new innovations, things that we're bringing out, things that you can get involved in. So I'm going to get cracking. The past 3 years, because we were 3 years old on August the 1st, so the past 3 years have predominantly been about infrastructure development. 70% of our time has been devoted to putting in place the vision for what Link4Growth is creating. So I'm going to talk about all of those things in a minute, but it's taken us 3 years to pull it together, to create this platform which enables people out there to participate and become active in community building. Until we had all the things in place, we were not unable to reach out and talk to different sections of the community, but we're now right there, ready to roll. There's still bits of infrastructure to do. We'll continue with that process, but instead of being 70% infrastructure and 30% networking and community engagement, we're going to flip it right here in October, and it's 70% community and network engagement and 30% on infrastructure building. So that's a big change. That's something that's going to see us expand far more rapidly the back end of 2015 and right the way through 2016, with much more activity going on physically on the ground, but also much bigger utilization of our online strategy and online infrastructure. So let me just remind you of what we have in Link4Growth, so that you can perhaps, if you're not aware of some of these things, you can pick them up with your district leader or drop me a note. We have an open door policy here. You can, of course, contact me anytime. So, right, I'm going to get stuck in here. Community building events. So we're running around 100 events a month right now. These are our physical events, which are to stimulate local people coming together, having conversations and meeting, listening, learning, sharing, connecting, inspiring each other, and learning, of course. And these meetings are going on pretty much around the UK. There are still parts of the UK which are not covered. The plan is to quickly plug those gaps and get something in almost every area of the UK. So they're our community events, and vitally important, because 50% or more at the moment, more than that, of networking is done physically on the ground. And once we start ramping up the education section and getting people to be able to participate more effectively online, we see that becoming the other 50%. So very important part of what we're doing, the physical community events. And if you haven't been to one of those, check it out, get along there and see what it's all about. But they are great fun and a good way of people being introduced into what Link4Growth is looking to do. We've got Link4Skills. This is the People's University. This is online and now offline workshops, and I've got details of a couple of those coming up in North East London later on in this show. There will be an affiliate program associated alongside those as well, so helping to promote those. You can be rewarded for doing that, and a new website as well, which is coming out very shortly. There are a couple of bits and pieces just to finish on that, but it's imminent, so looking forward to seeing that. Link4Business. This launched a couple of months ago. We had the second successful event in Oundle in September. This is evolved business networking. So Business networking, you're aware of. This is evolved business networking because it's taking networking on to the next level, business networking onto the next level, and it's basically got a collection of tools for businesses, because businesses are a little bit special, they're a little bit different to the rest of the community. They need certain things which are different to people who are not in business. So this is why we've set up the Link for Business. It's about building local business clubs, getting local business people to start utilizing each other and taking responsibility, if you like, for helping each other in the local community. And it's about engaging businesses in community activity. And of course, through Link4Growth, we're able to do that quite effectively. We have connections into community, so we can bring those two things together. And of course, it's about getting people to start buying from local companies. L4G, buy local, that's our hashtag that we use, about encouraging all the people in the community to spend money with their local businesses. So you only need 10% to make a massive difference. So it's not about buying everything from local people, but sharing out a bit and using local companies wherever possible. So that's Link for Business. L4G OMG, online mentoring groups. We had two pilot sessions during September. Both of those went very well. There was going to be third, but we were surrounded with technical issues, which meant it couldn't happen. There will be further pilots during October, but we will also start to launch those. We have a website up now, which is l4g-omg.uk. If you go on there, you can find out loads more about the online mentoring groups, what the benefit of being part of one is, and what you can get out of it, how you can participate, get involved. And also, if you'd like to facilitate, i.e. take part in actually facilitation of an online mentoring group, there's stuff on there about how you can do that as well. Essentially, what an online mentoring group is working alongside 5 other businesses. The power of the online mentoring groups is that you don't have to be any close proximity to these people, so you can be anywhere in the country, so anybody can actually take part in these. And we do it through Google Plus Hangouts, so you are going to need a decent internet connection to participate in this. That's one of the caveats. The rest of it's pretty plain sailing after that. But it's basically having your own virtual board. So 5 other businesses, different backgrounds, different skills, different expertise, different experience, all basically there helping each other with their knowledge to get over roadblocks in your business and help you to move along. Fantastic peer-to-peer mentoring, so you can tap into other business owners' expertise. It's quite probable that they've had the problems that you've had and managed to overcome them, so you can tap into how they've managed to achieve stuff like that. It's also accessed through these other people to their trusted networks, so you end up building up a much greater portfolio of people that you can use to help you grow your business. And accountability, so not only are you basically saying what you're going to do at the end of one of these events, next month you're going to have to say how you've got on, so it brings that all important accountability back into the frame. So that's not online mentoring groups, all ready to go now. L4G.tv, over here you can see that on the banner behind me. Basically anybody in the community can take part in these shows, and we've got some quite interesting developments going on right now. There's a website that we've created which is for people who wish to participate in creating content or being involved in getting shows up and running, and these are on a whole variety of different things like nutrition, health and wellness, sustainability, finance, all sorts of different things you can get involved in. If you're interested in those, then get onto that website, l4gtv.blogspot.co.uk. Get on there. There's a few communities down the right hand side, on some of them that we've got cracking already. the program development there. If you want to know how to kind of get a show off the ground, talk to Diane Richardson. She'll help you. If you're interested in some of the other things that we're offering right now, yesterday I did a What's My Story. So last week, Mark Mountford joined me. We did a What's My Story for him telling us a little bit about his background. And it's not what you do that makes people connect with you. It's your experience, your background, things that you've done in common with other people. That's very often where those links are forged. And I did mine yesterday. So that was Mark's first experience of actually doing an interview. So if you've got, well, everyone's got a story. We just rarely get a chance to tell it these days. So if you're interested in doing a What's My Story, if you're a Link4Growth community subscriber, £3 a month, then get hold of Mark Mountford. He's in the subscribers community on Facebook. He's also on the team community on Google Plus. Connect with him and just say, look, I'd like to do my story, and he'll get one scheduled in with you. So that's your chance to just give people a little bit of background to who you are, what you've actually done, and some of the background to your life. And as I said, we don't get a chance to do that very often. Brilliant opportunity. Do take advantage of it. There are 3 other types of video that we want to get you involved in as well. What does Link4Growth mean to me? Actually, Link4Growth's done some amazing things for people out there, but we as an organization, as it were, are not that great at telling other people about how people have benefited from Link4Growth. So please, if you feel like you've got something to share with people about how Link4Growth has helped you in whatever capacity, it could be getting used to speaking to people, it could be that it's helped you psychologically, it could be that it's boosted your self-esteem, it could be that it's helped your business, you've got some new connections, and whatever it is, please do come forward. And Mark will be doing those as well. I'm not sure I've told him that, but anyway, he'll be doing those as well. Also, L4G sound bites. If you're a Link4Business member, you are eligible to do a L4G soundbite, which is basically you talking for 10-15 minutes about your business, why you're passionate about it, the types of customers that you help, just a little bit of an opportunity to, not a sales pitch, but a little opportunity to tell us how and why you've got involved in what you're doing and why you love it so much. So do those as well. And also, final one, Time Tithers Central. Now, you may not know about time tithing. I'll come on to a bit about laminates in a minute, but if you go on the website, the link4growth.biz website, under Join Us, there's a section there now about time tithing. Have a little look at that. It's about volunteering to get involved in doing a little bit of work with Link4Growth, an hour here or half an hour there. There's loads and loads of things that are going on by a few dedicated people behind the scenes to keep Link4Growth on the track it's on. But if you can volunteer just an hour or so a week, or maybe more, just to help us to get those things done, that would be more than welcome. So, and for those people that have stepped up, they can do a video, a Time Tithers video, explaining sort of why they decided to do that and what they've offered to do. So it's a little bit of publicity for people who have volunteered. So do take advantage of that if you're a time tither. We've got TV shows coming or being done already on finance, marketing, and current affairs. We've got one on accessing public medical services. That's with Fiona Flaherty. I think that's coming up next week. We've also got ones building in the background on nutrition, health, and wellness. If you want to get involved in that, please do contact myself or Carol Wildgoose or Emma Janes, or there's a load of people who are really into that. So do make contact with any of those people. And also one on sustainability. Loads of good stuff going on out there at the moment on energy, upcycling, and eco-friendly ways of doing things, just massive. So do get involved in any of those. If you're struggling and you don't know what to do, contact me about the TV and I'll signpost you on. Network growth. Now I'm going to come on to that. Link4Business is coming to London. There's 2 Link4Business events next week, 13th and 16th of October, one in Northwest London and one in Central London. If you want to know more about Link4Business, you're in London and you want to know how you can access that and get involved, please do contact me or Deepa Kotak. and she will update you on all of that. Other venues are coming too as well. Indications that Northampton will have Link for Business, and another one actually. I think we've got one also, Milton Keynes, Beds, and North Hearts possibly as well. So good stuff there. Links for Skills. Link for Skills. We've got an offline workshop, 2 offline workshops, one on Twitter and one on Facebook. Twitter is Friday this week, I believe, in Northeast London. So if you're in that neck of the woods, or you know someone that is struggling with Twitter, then do point them in that direction. Jane Walker will be running both of these, one this week and the next week's on Facebook. So talk to Jane Walker. Walker Websites is her Twitter handle. Do contact her and get along there. Very reasonable, affordable, and excellent quality workshops there. What we're doing at the moment is, during October, is bringing out a lot of different collateral and things that are going to help to grow Link4Growth. And help to explain what it is as well, because that's another problem. So we've got a new flyer coming out in October. We're going to dispense with the ones we've got. There's going to be a single double-sided flyer with all the different products I talked about already on there, with links and how you can find out more information. We're also going to be producing 3 double-sided A4 laminated sheets. These will be available at all meetings. There's going to be 6 pages basically. Structure of Link4Growth, the 7 values and principles of Link4Growth, the district community communication platform, which is our district websites. And they're really important because I'll come on to something else in a minute. Time tiding, what all that's about. The Link4Growth journey, so that's the journey first coming into contact with Link4Growth, and then how people can evolve over time through the journey of being part of Link4Growth. And then finally, on the back of the last page, the CKI program, which is called the Community Kickstarter Initiative. We're rolling those out during October. So the Community Kickstarter Initiative is basically the second Link4Growth book. The first one talked about what Link4Growth was, why we started it, what it's here to do, its structure, how we're organized, and the types of things we host. The CKI program is effectively, how do you go about building community if you haven't started in an area, nothing's going on, how do you actually initiate that? And basically the first 2 meetings is which is the first 6 weeks, is basically all defined. If you haven't got a copy of the CKI program and you're in a district and you want to take part, then get hold of a copy. Your district leader will more than likely have a copy. And this is the start of massive expansion. This is where we engage everybody in the local community, get them on board. Basically, the district website that we've built on Google Plus is a communication platform to tell everybody all the good work that's already going on in our communities and build on that. The trouble with what we've got at the moment is loads of good work going on, but no one knows it's going on. Unless you're involved in a certain project, you don't know it exists. The communications platform of Link4Growth is here to do an audit basically of all that good work, get it all in a central location, and start to get more and more people engaged in all this good work that's going on, and grow it and share it with other areas too. So that's the Community Kickstarter Initiative. Very exciting stuff. And the final thing, if you're in Link4Growth and you want to become part of the leadership team, if you're an aspiring community leader, you are a community leader, or you're a district leader, we're running leadership programs, maximum 4 people per program. We've already got one up and running. The second session is tomorrow. It's bi-weekly, 6-week sessions. So 6 sessions, but they're bi-weekly. The second one will start next Wednesday, and then it'll be 2 weeks after and 2 weeks after. That will be the 14th. I've already got 2, possibly 3 places booked for that one. It's 1 till 2 p.m. Only 4 places, so just 1 or 2 more people. And the third one will be on a Monday between 1 and 2 p.m. and that will probably start the week after. So 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 19th. Okay, that's it for me this week. well done to everybody out there that's supporting and building Link4Growth and has helped to get this to us where get it to where we are today. The infrastructure is just about there. By the end of October, we'll be 95% complete. Then we'll just be building and growing on top of it. Right now, though, massive action. Let's get out there. Let's share this platform. Let's get the good things that people are doing publicly out there so that more people can join in and we can take that right across the country. So thank you for watching, and have a fantastic October. I'll be back at the beginning of November and give you another update on what's happening in Link4Growth. Thanks very much.